welcome back to another opening for JV's Game Store. While I was wandering around Target, I happened to come across a stack of these tech sticker collection packs. I did get 2 of them, as that is the limit at Target these days. But I know you can do multiple transactions, and it seems like that's what people are doing because the shelves are still always cleared out. But I got lucky, and for some reason these were just sitting there, so I picked them up. I do like the black and white stuff. I prefer the black pack, but I'll take the white flare. It's better than nothing. So without further ado, let's go ahead and rip into these and see what we get. All right, now that we've gotten these open, we do have 6 packs to open, as each one did have 3. They came with this promo card, Gothitelle, which I think the artwork looks pretty sick. I do love the artwork on these. I do like Gothitelle quite a bit. And then you do get the stickers. These are stickers that you can put on stuff, so that's pretty neat. And then I've got the code cards, as always, available to people who watch the video. So these are the code cards that came in the set with the promo, so I'm assuming that it'll be the promo card. It does say White Flare Tech Sticker Collection, so just assume that these will have that promo for you. And let's see what we get. I know the last opening I did had no hits, so I'm hoping these are a little better. And I do prefer this set. I have the original black and white set complete. Let's see if the energy's in the back. It is. Oh, it's a foil. We got a foil grass energy. It's pretty sweet. I'll take that. We do have the code card here for you. And we've got Lillipup, Roggenrola, Dino, Basculin, Mienshao, Watchog, Garbodor. We got a Shelmet with the Pokeball foil. And I'm going to go ahead and sleeve these as I get through them. So we've got Shelmet, we've got the Harlequin regular reverse, and a Virizion foil. Go ahead and sleeve these up, since this is a set that I do enjoy, at least. Next pack. We've got your code card, your energy, which is also foil. Are they all foil in here, or is this just me getting lucky with the foil energies? We've got a Pignite, Swadloon, Herdier, Gothita, Wana, Gigalith, Heatmore. We've got the Pokeball Sock. That is just really cool. I do like that more than like your standard reverse hollows. We've got an Excelgor and a Samurott foil with Torrential Whirlpool. Once during your turn, you may switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. If you do, switch out your opponent's active Pokemon to the bench. And then his attack is 30 plus 50 more for each energy attached to this Pokemon. Interesting. You can typically flood the field with water energies, at least. It's usually pretty easy. Most of the time there's some kind of Pokemon that has what used to be on Blastoise called Deluge. It's the same attack or the same ability, they just keep reusing it over time, and they do call it something different usually, but not always. I believe Chinpao is the one that currently has the ability. I used to have a Chinpao deck built when I was playing competitive. Okay, so we got a non-foil energy, so it is random. We just got lucky and the first 2 happen to have it. So we've got the code card for you. And then we do have Mienfoo, Oshawott, Trubbish, Herdier, Vanillux, Garbodor, Zebstrika, Cheren reverse hollow, Vanillish reverse hollow, and a Zoroark. So the Pokeball thing is also not in every pack, but both of the packs that had a foil energy happen to have the Pokeball foil. So interesting thing to note. Come on, we like to at least get one hit in here, at least one full art of some sort. So we got the regular energy. We've got the code card for you. And then we've got Shelmet, Panseer, Dino, Woobat, Ignition Energy. If this card is attached to one of your Pokemon, discard it at the end of the turn. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides colorless energy. If this card is attached to an evolution Pokemon, it provides 3 colorless energy. That seems pretty good. Swoobat, Mandibuzz, which has an ability. Once in your turn, you may use this ability. Your opponent reveals their hand and you put a basic Pokemon with 70 hit points or less that you find there onto your opponent's bench. I mean, that's interesting. I just don't know that it's good enough. Oh, we got a Pokeball Zweilous. That is pretty sick. Actually, that's a Master Ball. Master Ball Zweilous. Awesome. We've got the regular Reverse Hollow Ferrothorn, which he is probably my team of 6 favorite Pokemon here. And then we have Cofagrigus. Cofagrigus. And the Zweilous. I'm going to flip these around because apparently I put them over here upside down. We've got 2 packs left. Trying to get a hit. Energy. We've got your code. And we've got Pignite, Swadloon, Gothorita, Zorua, Durant, Energy Retrieval, Thok, Reverse Hollow Pignite. We've got a full art Oshawott. Look at that. That is pretty sweet. So we at least got one hit here. He's sleeping in a hammock just over the water. Looks like there's some flowers floating around in there. That is a very nice artwork, and I do enjoy Oshawott. And then there's a foil Emboar, which has Inferno Fandango, just like it did in the original set. As often as you like during your turn, you may attach a basic fire energy from your hand to one of your Pokemon. So basically what I was just talking about not too long ago with the Blastoise having Deluge and Chinpao having a similar ability, that's exactly what Inferno Fandango is, just for fire. Oshawott is the only hit so far. Last pack. Let's hope we can get another. Maybe we're just saving all the hits for the end here. So we've got the energy. And we'll start with the code card. Here's the code. And then we've got Cottonee, Tepig, Gothita, Vanillite, Arkin, Ferrothorn, Arbodor, Roggenrola Reverse Hollow, Simisear Reverse Hollow, and we got a Jellicent EX, which I do like the stars that they've started doing on the EXs. I think that looks pretty nice. I believe they've been doing it, ever since they changed the borders to the silver. But it is a nice little touch compared to how the older ones are. In my opinion, it just kind of makes them a little shinier, a little more fun to look at in the light. But let's see if Jellicent's any good. It has Oceanic Curse. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, your opponent cannot play any item cards or Pokemon tool cards from their hand. So yeah, Jellicent's pretty good. Item lock your opponent as well as Pokemon tool lock them. Seems pretty solid. It does do 80 plus for only 2 energies. If this Pokemon has at least 2 extra energy attached, this attack does 80 more. So you can do 160 while item locking and Pokemon tool locking. And it's psychic, so you can use Gardevoir with it. I'm not sure if it's seen any play, as I haven't really looked too much into the meta. I know Gardevoir has pretty much stayed relevant since it's come out, but that seems like it would be a decent card to try in there, maybe as a one of, like a 1/1 line. Being a stage 1 makes it a little bit difficult, but item locking your opponent as well as tool locking them has always been one of those strategies that's worked pretty well. But I appreciate you guys for watching the video. Very happy that we at least got 2 hits here today. Oshawott which, you know, again, he's sleeping in the hammock. And then we got the Jellicent EX, and then everything else was a foil. We got the one Master Ball Pokemon as well, and the Zoilos, which, there we go, you can see it there. So appreciate you guys for watching. Please comment down below what you would like to see. I do have a few videos planned out already, but you know, beyond the next 2 or 3 videos after this, I'm trying to figure out what everybody would like to see opened. I'm open to pretty much any card game, so put it down below and I'll be happy to take a look and see if it's something that I'd like to do. Thank you.